Today, we will be testing the Phasor analysis indicator.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Phasor analysis indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 59 different strategies, with 15 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 770 indicators, with 312 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 17 of the winning indicators. 7 of them have been able to maintain the winning status. The best one, a 76% win rate. Now, keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Okay, so today's indicator is the Phasor analysis indicator, and you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. Scroll back just a little bit here so that way you see it a tad bit better. And so basically what we have is a, for the lack of a better word, an oscillating line here. We also have a mark here at the 90, the positive 90 area, and a mark here at the negative 90 area. We have a zero line running straight down the middle there. And there are a few different kind of settings that you can put this indicator on, or modes, I guess I should say. And so you have an angle mode, you have a period, and you have a state. It comes default on the angle mode like it is here. And this is the one that the indicator creator shows in the example and references a few times in the description. And so really what we are mindful of here is the zero line, and where the line is here, the colored line, in relationship to that zero line, and then what the colored line is doing itself. And so for example, when the colored line is below the zero mark, then we are looking for long opportunities, long trade signals. When it's above the zero line mark, we are looking for short trade opportunities. Those signals come when the colored line goes pretty much straight lined or flat lined on the horizontal plane. And so, for example, right here, you can see that we get an extended period of time where this line is flat. and that is when this uptrend is taking place. Now, a lot of the times you can see that it comes down and immediately just spikes right straight back up, comes down, spikes right straight back up with no kind of flat line. If you look right here, there's also a flat line right here, and this is above the zero, and so that is when this downtrend right here is taking place. And so according to the creator, that's what we're looking for, is when we get this flat line type setup here, and looking for that in relationship to the zero line. So when we are below that zero line, we're looking for the flat line, and that's going to be a long signal. When we're above that zero, we're looking for the flat line. That's going to be a short signal. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of this. All right, so the first signal that we're going to pick up is going to be a long. I'm going to call it right here on the flat line. So again, a lot of the times you see an immediate drop or an immediate spike out of this line. And so anytime it falls down here and then starts to slowly rise and then go flat, that's what we're looking for right there. So that's going to be a long signal. Let's go ahead and push it forward just a little bit there. And that one does come up and get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so the next signal that we pick up is a long signal. We get kind of that same deal. Again, right here's an example of the way it comes down, immediately spikes, and continues to rise the entire time. Here's examples of where it comes up and immediately spikes back down. And in this example right here, you can see it comes down, starts to rise, but then flat lines right there. And so that's going to be a long signal. Let's go ahead and play it forward some. And looks like we get a nice jump to the upside there, getting us to our take profit once again. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long. And we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. All right, so that's going to put us at the end of the year right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, let's go ahead and give a quick shout out to our Discord server. So this is our Discord server here. That's a free server. You're welcome to join and hang out any of the channels here and follow along with any of the discussions that might be taking place. We also have a Patreon only channel here just set up for our patrons only, and we post some really great advanced information in here for the patrons to take advantage of. For example, this is our this is one of our members, Sasquatch here. Is an amazing Forex prop trader, posting some really great chart analysis pretty much every single day the market is open. You can see him posting charts where he's marked out areas of support and resistance, like this here, areas of support and resistance, areas of interest that he's kind of watching, following along with, and even sometimes where he's looking to take trades with the entries, the stops, the take profits, the whole deal. Our admin Jay is doing the same thing in the futures market. Really great stuff here where he's marked up a chart with, again, areas of support and resistance, areas of interest where he's looking to take trades, and it gives a write-up on what it is exactly he's looking for, or kind of where his mind is. And so there's a lot of great information that you're putting out, that we are putting out here for all the patrons to take advantage of. And so even if you may not be looking to trade support and resistance or price action like this, it's really good to understand where these areas are, how to mark them up on your chart, so that way you can kind of see how they're going to interact with whatever trading system you might be looking to use. So highly recommend that you join us here, follow along, and take the next step in your trading knowledge and journey. All right, back to our indicator here. Let's go ahead and scroll back. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 trades altogether and 5 winning trades. An interesting indicator. Definitely seems like it has the ability to be pretty accurate. The only downfall to it is that it is a little challenging sometimes to understand where those flat lines are taking place. And so it seems like more often than not, from me just playing around with it, the downtrends happen, the downtrend flat lines happen within the positive and negative 90 area, this kind of middle zone right here. And the uptrend signals almost always happen below this negative 90 area here. And there are moments like right here where it looks like the indicator was going flatline, but wasn't really sure, and so didn't really pull a trigger on it. And then there are times where you get a long signal like right here, and then you get kind of a continuation like right here. That was also a flatline kind of long signal there as well. And so it can be a little challenging to read in that kind of aspect, but it again seems like it has the ability to do really decent. These flat lines right here tend to really call out the trend movements. And so it's just my opinion. Seemed like it did rather well in the back testing. Again, I played around with it a little bit before the testing, so I kind of got a little bit of an idea of what I'm looking for. But playing around with it, I have a high hopes for it to be a decent indicator for people to use. So it's definitely going to go on the yes list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.